First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
There he goes, Jeremy Rosenthal, although that's a perfect intro to our National Weather Service meteorologist. On the line right now is Ben Lott from the National Weather Service. Ben, good morning and happy holidays. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so, the Weather Service has changed the way it deals with lake effect snow for us here in upstate New York over the last maybe 4 or 5 years, at least the way we end up taking your information and then reporting it. We may be in for a lake effect snow event to kick off winter here.
Yeah, before we get to the lake effect, though, we do have a system moving in late tonight, after midnight, more likely after 3 a.m., and that's going to bring some snow to the region. And this is just a storm. This isn't even lake effect. The lake effect will follow this storm that we're expecting for Thanksgiving. And so, as you mentioned, then we'll see some lake effect snow. And so from Friday through early next week, lake effect snow will set up off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. And that will fluctuate back and forth. So your area will potentially see some breaks in the snow on and off, with the best potential being like Friday, Sunday, and Monday.
It's just going to be potentially a bit on the nasty side. Some areas, and our experience, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, our experience with lake effect snow here is there may be one area that gets nothing, and then drive down the road 5 miles and somebody's got a foot of snow.
That's correct. Yeah, with lake effect, you can get very narrow banding, and that's a very tight gradient from who gets a lot and who gets very little.
All right. And then into next week, does it feel like this has been a transition and this weather event into this weekend is really our transition into winter?
It certainly seems that way. We will be seeing much colder air moving in here at the end of the week into the weekend. So we'll see some highs right around freezing and lows in the teens and 20s. And then as I've already mentioned, the ongoing lake effect, the pattern is just favorable for, snow multiple days from the end of the week through early next week.
All right. Okay, Ben Lott, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday.
All right, thanks. You too.
All right, Ben Lott with the National Weather Service.